Okay, let's see who's next. Don't have a whole lot of signs left to do. Ooh, I actually did it this time. Let's see. We already did some. Here's one. Cancer. So everything you need to know is in the description box of the video. In addition to that, if you're here watching tarot, then you probably already believe in esoteric things, in which case then you know, if I hear ringing on my right hand side, I'm getting messages from people I know that have passed on. If I'm hearing ringing on the left, it's from my spirit guides. We're going to use the Paulina Tarot for you. Cancer. Well, let's do this the right way. Cancer, it's your turn. Please check out your rising moon and Venus sign for additional messages. Interesting. Yeah, I got, what's that song? Is it Recess by Nirvana? I did get that, the Live in Amsterdam version. Then we had Ringworm by Friggs. Astronaut by Amanda Palmer. Won't you believe it's just my luck? I'm going to do past, present, future spread for you using, again, I think I already said it, the Paulina Tarot. No clarification because it's just going to take too long, but I will read the dignities. So you'll get that out of me here today. Everybody's sick for something. Everyone but you, but even you aren't feeling well. All right, twist for fairness for you here. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, past energy. And what have we got? Got a flipper. Three of Cups, celebratory energy. Also a gossip hen party. 3 people, 3 sisters, 3 females getting together celebrating something. Could be a bachelor party, bachelorette party. Could also be just, you know, 3 people getting together to celebrate something like a staff party, something like that. Barbecue, that kind of thing. What else do we got? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But yeah, you know, 3 people, sisters, women getting together, chatting about something, idle chatter. People getting together to talk about something. We did have one kick out. Unexpected news, unexpected surprise events occurring. Scorpionic energy here. Something that happens as a result of this meeting where people are chatting, or the celebration. Something happening during the celebration that's unexpected. Could very well be. But also could be something that comes about as a result of the yippee yappy that happens there. Surprising events, surprising turn of events. Something turned on its head. Look at that guy. Yeah. Oh, the High Priestess. Yeah, a secret came out. Somebody had loose lips sink ships. Somebody said something when they were drinking, and somebody else overheard it. And then there was gossip about it. And because of that, a secret came out. It was unexpected. It was shocking. It actually ended up causing shocking events to happen in the future, but it was in the past. As a result of that, somebody's not talking to somebody else, or somebody's holding holding this in tow to themselves. They know something that they heard. It was quite shocking, or it's some information that now has kind of impacted the events that are happening moving forward from the past. And they're blocking communication, or they're no longer communicating with somebody, or they're holding back communication as a result. Tell me more. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Piscean energy. Got a lot of water energy here thus far. Page of Pentacles, yeah. Peace offering, timepiece, no apology. There's a lack of, there's an apology that's not being made here as a result. Somebody was going to apologize to somebody about something. They wanted to communicate an apology. Now they don't feel so justified in doing so. Or there was a gift that was going to be given that now is being held back. What else? In the past for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Knight of Wands, yeah, and now passionate action also is not being taken in the past. So something, yeah, there was something about this just halted everything. Halted communication, halted a gift or an offering of an apology or, you know, a token of appreciation of some nature, but then also a passionate action moving forward that was going to be taken. Could also be that there was some payment of some sort. My hand is itchy. Some payment of some sort that was going to be coming in, or money that was going to be received, that all of a sudden was not because of a, you know, a secret that came out. And it was shocking. It was rather shocking. Something that happened during a get-together. Some information that came out. Money. My hand is itchy. Money that you would normally receive. Yeah, in the present for you, Cancer. This is darkness. A lack of a wish coming true. Yeah, there is something that happened here in the past that had to do with during a celebration. It caused the splendor of the sun in the present to no longer be forthcoming. You could be a Cancer, Leo cusp individual. But there's darkness here now. I always, like, I think I said this during the Scorpio reading as well, except this was at the end of their present line. This is at the beginning of your present line. Seems that, you know, the sitting in darkness. This could also be where, when you get into celebrations, when you get to a place where there's gathering of a bunch of individuals, you can often, especially if you've been drinking, especially that Three of Cups up there, you can turn into a darker energy. Your energy can go dark. Where everybody else seems to be more lighthearted and laughing, you kind of fade into the background. You don't feel necessarily, you're not feeling in the spotlight so much. So that's where you go, is to your dark place. My Dark Place Alone by Murder Dolls. And it hits you unexpectedly. It's inexplicable. It's inexplicable how this happens. In the present, you're not getting your wish as a result of this. Because the sun's always about getting wishes granted. Okay. There's leadership energy here. Somebody's taking control of a situation. Unexpectedly taking control of a situation with a firm hand. Taking control of a situation with a firm hand. Confident energy. This is also Leo or Aries. I'm seeing it as Leo here in particular. No surprise, because we're in Leo season and I'm reading the present line. But if we look here, there's the lion there. Bravery. They're exhibiting bravery in order to take control of a situation. They're doing so with a firm hand and confidence. Confident action. There's a lack of passionate communication that's happening. Also, passionate messages aren't happening at this time. Definitely, because we have the Eight of Wands up there. Intuitively, they know it's the right action to take. Hold back the passionate side of communication. Tell me more. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. There's a confident understanding here to stand up for what is right and true. The King of Wands does so from a perspective of confidence. He knows the right thing to do. Aries always knows the right thing to do. Leo does so from the lion-hearted space, the brave space of having the difficult conversations. Difficult conversations aren't happening, though, here. There's just the leadership energy, taking the lead of a situation, taking something into someone's own hands in order to ensure the right action is taken. Moving forward. Cancer in the present. What else? They intuitively know the right action to take. Nine of Cups. They understand that somebody isn't exercising self-love. Or you understand that somebody isn't exercising self-love. Not communicating on it. This is, again, so Nine of Cups is also a wish fulfillment card. And a wish is not being fulfilled here. Somebody isn't communicating on it. You're not communicating that somebody isn't getting their way. What else? Five of Swords in the reverse. They're no longer deceiving themselves. No longer deceiving oneself. Coming out of self-deceptive energy. No longer deceiving oneself about like a wish fulfillment. The call to exercise self-love. Seeing that there was not, the offer of an apology when there should have been. The right communication didn't occur. Intuitively, they know that that's not correct. That wasn't the correct action to move forward with, rather. Somebody has come to the realization they've been lying to themselves, and that in that realization is the exercise of self-love, or that somebody needs to take care of themselves instead of lying to themselves further. Need to take care of themselves. Okay. And that's the confident action. They're taking the lead. Two of Pentacles, juggling options, juggling choices, trying to decide, rub two pennies together. This is belonging to a membership or an organization that has a button or an insignia of some sort also. But here it's the feeling of having, I could go two different ways. I could go anywhere. Be kind to the babes, someday you might need them. Be kind to the babes, someday you might need them. You'll always see the ocean, because I could go anywhere. I could go anywhere. But what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Where do I want to go? I'm no longer lying to myself. Where do I want to go? What do I want to do? I have to exercise self-love, and I'm going to do so from a confident space. I can no longer communicate passionately. The right offer did not come. The token wasn't there. The tangible communication, the communication of substance did not come. So now it's like, what are my choices? How do I exercise the right forethought in order to make the correct choice? Weighing of options, weighing of choices. This one's going super, super fast. In the future, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We had a lot of communication cards here, but they're not in the upright. The Hermit, going within, going into the cave of self-discovery, Virgo energy. This is during September. Probably during the turn, the middle of August. Going into the cave of self-discovery to find a deep inner truth, to seek the illumination, which is also knowledge of a deep personal truth, and being confident enough to seek that. lighting one's own path. Lighting one's own path. Trying to come out of the, trying to go into the darkness in order to seek that knowledge. I'm going to be a dark night of the soul. A dark night of the soul. Rub 2 pennies together. I'm doing this. Rub 2 pennies together. Tell me more. Cancer. In the future. Sun, Moon, rising. Venus. Pages, fuck man, I got so many pages. Turning a blind eye. This is Page of Swords is normally somebody who is experiencing something for the purpose of gaining additional knowledge, but also a lot of time people say it's like stalker energy. In the reverse, it's somebody who's turning a blind eye or forcing themselves not to look at something. Because there's no awareness if they do, they might learn something that they don't want to know. So it's willful ignorance. In the reverse, willful ignorance. And attempting not to mischievously communicate. Mischievous communication. Attempting not to... holding one's tongue. In order not to screw something up. Confidently so. That's a part of the inner truth. Is that somebody had turned a blind eye, had exercised willful ignorance in the past, and that's no longer something that is helpful or productive. Because the King of Wands acts. He doesn't simply, I mean, he's confident in his action, and he does take action. Okay. Anyone else? Cancer. Sun, Moon, rising, Venus. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse. There was lack of investment, lack of proper investment. Exercising willful ignorance. That the right passionate communication wasn't there. And that somebody wasn't exercising self-love. They weren't investing in themselves properly. They were deceiving themselves about this. And there wasn't the proper investment. I think this was something that you or somebody else was aware of back in the past with that Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Although the 7 of Pentacles is additional investment. It's not like you know, in the Page of Pentacles versus the 7 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles is like a little something. It's like a little piece of something. Whereas this is a lot of something. This is a lot of investment. It's actually time. It's over time. Like consistent investment over time in something. Putting the energy into something over a great deal of time in order to see the fruits of your labor. In the reverse, it's a lack of that. That was something that you were turning a blind eye to, is that the proper investment was never being put into something. More so about yourself, or somebody else is realizing they were not putting the proper investment into themselves and weren't exercising self-love, therefore. Right? What else, Cancer? Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah. So impulsive action. Somebody's holding off on impulsive action, trying not to act out of impulse, not making no sudden movements. No sudden movements. Make no sudden movements, because you know you will not get your wish if you make any sudden movements. This is something you're not deceiving yourself about. There's a lot of holding back here. If I look over the whole spread, and you saw me do the twist, you saw me do all of this stuff here, right? We've got inactivity, a lack of communication, holding back communication, and not putting in, passionate effort, not putting in passionate communication, not, turning a blind eye to things, not putting in proper investment, and not acting out of impulse. There's a lot of holding back. What else? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the future. Check your other placements, I think that'll color things a little bit more. We got 3. I take 3, no more than 3. I will always take it. If it's 3 or 2, I'll take them, but I will never take more than 3. 5 of Wands, you have conflict. It could be that you're holding back on acting impulsively because you believe that it will cause conflict. I don't know if the conflict is unavoidable here. We'll see. In the future cards. 2 of Cups. Holding back conflict in order to still see a union of the two through. This is something that you are choosing. It's a choice that you have in the present. I can either unite in the future with somebody for a meeting of some sort or not. That's one of the choices, is to unite with somebody or not. But you're holding back certain levels of communication and sublimating yourself, subduing yourself. Or somebody else is, because they don't want to cause conflict, because this union of the two should still happen. There's a belief that it should still happen. Emperor in the reverse, Aries energy. That sounds like we had that up here in the King of Wands, but it's in the upright. In the future, it's no longer in the upright. There's tyrannical energy here. Somebody who rules through fear. Somebody who uses scare tactics. Somebody who imposes their will on others. There's an imposition of will that happens during this union of the two. Manipulative energy. Fear-mongering. Or somebody who does not take action because of fear. But there is the union of the two. Whoever those are. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Pentacles, balancing. There's a need for balance in between two people. One person's giving too much, one person's taking too much. But the overarching energy here is that there's a need for balance. Libra energy. This could be what the discussion is about. Somebody gave too much, somebody took too much. Somebody took something. Somebody didn't think it was fair. Somebody spoke on the unfairness in a situation. There could be resentment because of that. It was an opinion that was shared. It was an opinion. It was an opinion that was shared in a group of people, and the opinion was not received well. It hurt somebody's heart. They felt they weren't being seen. or that there was careless. It was careless. They were shocked to hear that because somebody was it didn't have all the facts. They were speaking about something they didn't have all the facts about. Well, somebody wasn't following their intuition in the past, so. And so they held back talking about something, didn't communicate something correctly to somebody else, so it wasn't taken seriously. Okay, magnetic poetry for you. Let's do it. We'll mix them up a little. Like I said, I've been getting some redundant stuff out of here, so let's make sure. No recess. It's never, somebody feels like there's never any respite from a situation, like they just can't catch a break. What do we got for you? All right, Cancer. That's what I've got for you. Like I said, I think this is going to be colored more by your rising, your moon, you know. So take a look at those, and thanks for watching. I hope everything works out. And this is just for August, you know. So have a good one. Bye. And there's your board. Do. Yeah. Okay. See ya. Bye.